Happy Sunday, friends. So I am about to do 3 back-to-back readings. So what I'm doing is right now I'm doing my meditation to where I actually have my phone up with a picture of my client, which I read from, kind of what energies I get off of the picture. Almost like an aura, but more of a deeper like health aura, like what do I feel when I look at her picture. And then from there I also write the name down, and of course the information that starts coming in. I'm looking forward to this one. It's in person. With COVID, we've been having to do a lot of Zoom ones, things of that sort, which I love those as well. My other two today are going to be Zoom, but we're going to do an in-person, so I'm really excited about that. But I just wanted to check in. I'll come and do a recap later of how today went and any new kind of things that I find. Sometimes there's always new things that I receive information, signs, things like that. So hopefully that can help you when you're doing your readings or when you're doing your meditations, things that start coming to you, how you can start understanding what they mean. So have a good one, and I'll be back in a little bit. Okay guys, I'm back. I just did my in-person reading. Everything was super accurate, thank goodness. Every day I still get nervous because I'm just receiving message, so I'm not sure if it's going to make sense to this person. So it's very stressful on, and I say that, but I really need to start learning how to trust my gift. This is probably the hardest thing that I've had to learn is, the thoughts that I'm getting and the feelings I'm getting, are those mine? Are they somebody else's? And so that's very different when you're learning that other people are, giving you words to say that you normally wouldn't say. Feelings when I just start busting out crying, or if I can't breathe, or if I feel pain. It's very new, if you would. So even though I've been doing this for I think a couple years now, and I'm going much more public with it, that's why I like to keep these videos as I'm going through it, so that anybody else that is starting their journey and nervous about getting out there and being vulnerable with it, hopefully this will help you a little bit. So it went really well, very accurate. Now I am about to read for sisters. I have read them both individually, but I can't remember the first one. My readings are like dreams, and I think they would be that way. I can't remember a lot of details, which I shouldn't, because if I ever read you in the future, it's almost like a brand new reading, unless I know you very closely, of course. But again, so I'm going to go ahead and start. I've got kind of a little bit of stuff for each one of them, but then I'm going to start bringing it down. I have that in about 5 minutes. So I will come back afterwards and update you. Okay guys, I'm back. I just finished my second reading of the day. This one was, it was funny. I've read for each one of these women previously, but then today I read for them together. They are sisters. So that was a cool little challenge. And when I say challenge, it wasn't little. So sometimes I get people that are super like excited about it, or they've never had it done. These two are stone cold faced the whole time, and I'm kind of like, does this make sense? Like kind of, just making sure that like we're on the same page, and they're just like, yes. I'm like, oh gosh, like I'm so scared I'm not gonna say like the right stuff, and because it's so nerve-wracking. But we got through that one, and actually, gosh, it was good. Their mom came through, their dad came through with the grandfather, then his brother, then the uncle from the mom's side. We had detailed stuff because they weren't giving me so much, that to the point where I said, your mother's asking for me to ask you if your daughter's wearing a red shirt right now. And sure enough, she goes, she is. And I was like, okay. So that kind of confirmation, sometimes people need that detailed of information to know that I'm actually speaking with their loved one. So that was pretty cool. Challenging, but I like a good challenge. So the next reading that I'm about to do is someone that was referred to me from a friend. She just said, so-and-so sent me. This is all through my business page, Readings with Sarah. So we have finally got a time down for 6 o'clock. So I've got about 20 minutes where I'm going to hopefully clear out all the energy from the people that I've read for the last 2 readings. I don't know this lady. I only have a name and I have her picture, which I'll screenshot and zoom in and read her energy off that. So I'm going to meditate on her now. We will do a full hour reading, so I'll be back after that to tell you how that one goes and make sure that it's accurate, that she got everything out of the reading that she was looking for. So wish me luck. And if you have any questions, again, if you're, playing with your gifts and trying to figure out, what your thing is, I want to start doing some kind of like, not classes. I don't feel like I'm a teacher. I feel like we could just share experiences and get like-minded people that are kind of dealing with the same stuff to kind of help each other out. So maybe just bring people together. That's what I do. I like to network and connect people. So we'll have some kind of like little energy connection hangouts or something. But okay, I'll be back. Okay guys, I feel like I've been sitting in this chair all day, only breaking long enough to like shove food in my face really fast or get a drink. So, all right. Whew, I am wore out. So the 3rd reading I just did is for a complete stranger. She was referred to me by one of my old friends, knew nothing about her. Wow, right off the bat, like her son's father came in. I pulled in drugs, OD type thing. It was a suicide. Also, then her dad came in. Her brother came in. All 3 had passed. A lot of detailed information that was pretty spot on. We also went through signs. I always like to ask when somebody has passed over what signs they have that the people can look for in the next few days, or it's something that may have just happened that they talk about and they're like, oh, I just saw that. So that was really cool. That all came in. It was just a really powerful reading. She's definitely got a lot of healing vibes to her that she's going to start working on. I was so proud of this woman. She has a very deep connection with this guy, and he is just pretty, much scared to commit. At the moment, we say at the moment because a lot of the time souls will come back together when they need to. And so she even told me like she blocked him for her own good so that she could just let him do his own thing, understand that she is home base, that he will come back to her. That was just some of the most powerful thing I've ever heard. Mature soul type talk. We don't own people. We don't try to keep them. We don't love them to death, and strangle them with our love. They're not our property. So I really love the fact that we get to a point where we learn what is meant to be ours will be there on the right time, not necessarily our time. So that was just a really nice breath of fresh air to hear someone say, I had to step back so that he can do his thing and he'll come back when he's ready for me. That means he's got to get his stuff in order to where he can love her the right way, and that she's not so in tuned with just having him right now that she'll take the wrong love, okay, that he's not capable of giving. I just thought that was huge. That was my huge takeaway from that. It was just amazing to hear that. And just kind of listen to that, guys. If there's a reason you guys aren't connecting or breaking up and stuff, maybe it's just not time yet. Maybe later, people, it's all meant to be when it's supposed to be. So when we keep forcing things is when it's just nothing but turmoil and cheating and all kinds of stuff. Like, you've just really got to understand what's best for you and when it's best for you, and trust that people have that all going on around us for a reason. God's in control of all of it. I like to say that we're just like a chessboard, and pretty much God's up there just moving the pieces for us out of our way, in our way, to block us from different things. And all we can do is get up every day and be the best person that we can and do good things. And in return, we get good things back when it's time. So I don't know, just don't harm people. Don't try to do that to people. But anyway, it was a really good one. I am exhausted. I didn't even work out today. It was total spiritual work today. And I'm just really happy with all 3 of the readings I did. I'm happy that each one took away some kind of healing. If you know me, that's what I do with my workouts. That's what I do with my readings, in my job. Everything is about how I can make someone feel better, put a smile on their face, whether that's through dancing, whether that's through healing on readings, putting people to work. Like, that's just what my whole vibe is about. That's my purpose for being here, is to help others, make them smile, make them feel wanted, appreciated, seen, acknowledged. And I don't know, just find out what your thing is and do it. You know, like, what was your good deed for the day? I used to do that with my son every day when he got home from school. What was your good deed? And then he would just start coming home and telling me, this is what I did today. And it was just something where, like, we have to give back. You can't just be a taker. So anyway, that's my spill for the day. I'm just kind of in that zone. Just very grateful. I'm very grateful right now. I'll be more grateful when I can get a shower. But it's been a really successful day. Very happy with how it went. So you guys reach out if you have any questions, if you'd like to schedule a reading. I don't usually promote myself. I just ask for other people that if they enjoyed their reading to just leave a review. But this is the time when it's really important, with the holidays coming, that this is when people are missing people the most. People are, you know, missing their loved ones that have passed. It is a good gift to get someone a reading. So if that's something that you're interested in, I'd be happy to do like a gift card type thing where you make the payment and then you just send someone my way around, you know, Thanksgiving, whenever, birthdays, Christmas is coming. So those are really good gifts of healing that you can give someone, is to communicate with someone that they're missing so much. So just a thought. But again, y'all have a good one. I'm going to go get some rest.